Hi guys, I'm just on a little early, just making sure everything is all set. Hi Ida, I saw you. Hi Roxanne. I'm definitely not the type that keeps saying hi and everything. I definitely am getting better with my notification, with all my notifications. So I just wanted to say hi and thanks so much for coming on tonight. I look a little crooked on my computer, so I don't know if that looks a little straighter. I don't know. Hi, Christina. Oh, look, that's so, oh, no, it's my camera. I thought it looked straighter. I'm hoping that's straighter. Oh, goodness. No, I think I'm getting worse. I don't know why it looks so crooked. All right, I'm hoping now it's straight. All right. Okay. See, it's always good to go on a couple minutes early just so I get all those little bugs out. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. I hope that you like my my little layout tonight. I love you s'more. I know a lot of people don't like a lot of people say to me that they are not big scrappers for Valentine's Day, but you don't have to use this for Valentine's Day. You use it for the people that you love, and that's what I tell everybody. And everybody always says to me, "Oh yeah, okay, that's good, okay." So anyway, so you got your kits, and I'm excited that you got them. So we're going to start working on our left page, okay? So I'm going to move these guys to the side, and I am going to take out my bags. You're going to start opening your kit, and what I want you guys to just do first, just to make life easier, just take your paper, put them next to each other. Grab your 2 strips, and what you're going to just do is you are going to, do you see how I see it's nice and big? Girls, I'm getting it down. And guys, if you're on here, I'm sorry. I'm getting it down better. I'm getting more and more techie each time. So, at least that's what I believe. But anyway, glue these guys down. I did mine about a ½ inch from the side. So glue those down, and we'll get rid of those from our bags. And then if you want to, you can take your photo mats, and it doesn't matter. Oh yes, it does matter, because I did use textured paper. And we're going to take our pink paper, our blush paper, and we're going to adhere it right on top. I don't know if I said hi and thank you for joining me tonight. And my name is Laurie, in case you don't know who I am. I'm just taking for granted that it's just my regulars out there. So I'm so sorry, you guys. Brain is on a million things, working on so many different projects, trying to get a lot of things done. And the brain, it's just going too many places, and cut my finger. So, you know, I have a Band-Aid on tonight, so I'm nice and fancy for you. So anyway, we're going to do your photo mat, and you're going to put that on the side. If you want to do your other photo mats, you can, or you can just wait for them. It's not a problem. So adhere these 2 strips down. Do your 1 photo mat. Take these guys and just put them on the side. I didn't put mine down because I don't know if I'm going to make myself an extra layout. So I might just use these little guys on a card. So, because I do have a few people who like to change things up I change things up too. I don't know if this is going to show up too well, the brown on here, so I'm waiting for it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. So I'm just going to move. This is a Teflon sheet. Last time Barbara asked what it was. It's just so I don't get adhesive on my tablecloth. I try to keep things as neat as possible because under this tablecloth, the table is really not the cleanest. Not that it's dirty, but it has remnants of other craft things on it. And it just looks a little bit easier on the white, but not with this tan. So I'm just going to move that tan over there for right this second and take out all the other pieces. Okay. I'm going to work with the pink piece first. And we are going to the two pink pieces, the bigger pink piece and the little pink piece. So silly I am tonight. I apologize. Hope everyone's doing well with all this lovely weather that we're having. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that, yes, the paper is double-sided because it's two-toned. It really, you would know that it was correct on the s'mores and the heart and the U, but the I, you could probably put either way. So just make sure you pick the lighter color. So I am just going to just do this right now, just to reduce some of this paper. And we're going to build our title. So that's awesome. I have to tell you, I am thinking about using these little guys on the Valentine's Day card for these two little boys that I've been watching. They're like the cutest little things. And I think they'd like them. So I think that's what I might do. So I'm just adding my red heart to the center. And I'm gonna just look for my letters because that's the easy part, because then we'll just build, well, the s'mores isn't hard, but it's not as straightforward. So let's get rid of as much as we can. And s'mores is an M, not a W, Laurie. And here's my U. And these are all the pieces for my s'mores. There is a little apostrophe, so just be careful with that. All right, so let's lay everything out. There that is, and there's this, and s'mores, and there's that little apostrophe. I wish I had my tweezers. Do I have tweezers? I found this new angle. Now that I just shook you guys, I'm sorry, I apologize. I think this angle works really, really nice. And you got to see a little bit more. So like I said, each time I'm trying to get better and better. And I usually don't use a tweezer all that much. But with my finger, I feel like I'm a little behind the eight ball. So let me use that. I'm going to use my Xyron. I know so many of you are so happy. Hard to find the refills lately. Michael's doesn't seem to have them. Joann's doesn't seem to have them. I looked on, a while ago, I looked on Amazon. I didn't see them. So I might just have to go onto Xyron themselves and order them. Probably more money that way. But I do love it. It does make life easy. See, good old AC Moore used to carry it all the time. But no. And you know what? I don't know if they have it at Hobby Lobby. So have to check them out all again, because I'm on my last one. I ended up having a bunch of them. I bought a bunch of them, and I used a bunch of them last year. when I was scrapping through that pandemic, well, like we're still in it, but when I was scrapping for my daughter for her high school graduation, I was going through them like crazy, and I ordered them from Joann's, and now I don't seem to see them. So I'll do a little research, and I'll let you know when I find out. And if you know anything, you let me know. And Ida, I just see that I'm straight, and I see Debbie. Thank you so much. And happy Valentine's Day, Lillian. You guys are so good to me. I'm so excited that I get to see comments. I'm getting so techie, right? So techie. You could say, I remember her when. And hopefully we'll be live soon together. Oh my goodness, it'll be so nice. I can't wait to see everyone. And what's going to happen is I'm going to want to hug every one of you. I'm not going to be able to do that. So we're going to be air hugging. It's definitely, I just miss seeing everybody. I really do. So I'm just adding my letters. There goes that. And now we just have to build our s'mores. Let me just see if I just put this down here so you can see a little bit better. I want you to be able to see. All right. It really doesn't matter which way that you put your s'mores. I ended up making a blank, so you can put that down first. So we'll build off of that. So that is our graham cracker. Then we're going to take our marshmallows, put our marshmallow down, and you'll see exactly where they're going to line up because you'll see the indent. You'll put that down. And, oh, hi, Dale. Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. Look, I'm becoming one of those. I'm becoming one of those YouTubers. Even though we're not on YouTube. But how they say hi to everybody. But you guys know I love you. All my regulars. I just miss you guys. Just check out on your chocolate, your melted chocolate, that the textured side is up. You're just going to line it right up on the top of the white portion of your marshmallow. And then you're going to do that again. Okay. And honestly, you could leave it like that, but you know me, I'm just extra. And I made more of the tops of your graham crackers. But you, like, if you really are okay with it, and you want to leave it that way, you certainly can. And this one's a double one. The middle one's a double one. Okay, because this is a double decker. This is the one that you would eat and it would ooze out all over you. Or it would for me anyway. Definitely it would be a night for like some shout or spot shot or something. Because it'd be all over me. All right, so guess what? Our title is done. Okay. So now, what we're going to do next is we're going to make our little marshmallow guy in the cup. Okay? So you're just going to take out your cup. Your bag that has the cup in it. And this one is kind of chock full because it has all those little marshmallows and your little eyes. I'm just going to leave my little eyes and my little nose in there. Oh, I'm just going to give you a heads up. You see, I put his eyes really, really close. He looks mad. See this guy? His eyes are a little bit further away. He looks happy. So remember that when you put your eyes on. Don't put him too close because he's going to look mad. And it was so funny because I didn't even notice it. And Liz is like, what's with your little marshmallow guy in the cup? He looks mad. And I'm like, oh, he does. She's right. Okay, you're going to take your cup. It's Swiss dot. You feel the texture. Your handle is on the left-hand side. We're going to put our fudge down first. Fudge, chocolate, whatever you like to call it. The good ooey gooey stuff. I matched it up at the top. Like in the middle, actually. Don't match it up 100%. All right, so that is that. Then you're going to take your marshmallow, melted marshmallow, and you're going to just put that right on top. Cover up everything. Okay. I saved all my little marshmallows till I finished my big marshmallow. It's totally up to you what you would like to do. I'm just going to move my cup over there. I am going to take my marshmallow and I am just trying to figure out which way it goes. I forget. Oh, it goes like that with the little notch over there. And the same thing with the little one. You can totally tell that there's one that's a little bit bigger than the other. Okay? So the bigger one is the head and the little one is the body. That's how I did it, I believe. Yeah, that's how I did it. So the big one's the head because the little one's going to kind of be hidden in there. I'm just going to organize my pieces just because there's a bunch of them. And I bet you guys already did that. And you were probably like, why didn't you organize her pieces? Because sometimes I don't take my own advice. I'm like a silly person. I'm going to reduce my paper and I am going to put my brim of my little hat right down. And then I am going to just put a little bit of adhesive at the top of that and add my pom-pom. So that is that. Gonna take the neck of my scarf, just put a little bit there. And I just want to make sure I can see you guys. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to put it right here on the top of my body of my marshmallow. And I don't like the way it is, so I'm going to play with it. Again, the Tombow that has the pink, it lets you have a little bit more flexibility of picking things up. If you use just the regular blue one, which is fine and great, and I love it too, it's more permanent. This is permanent, this goes permanent, but this one just seems to give you a little bit more time to play with it. And when you're doing all these little pieces and stuff, I think the extra little ability to do that works out really good. All right, let's just keep our fingers crossed that I gave everybody the correct little arms, that they're going the right way. Look for your texture. I'm just adding them right to the body. And let's see, there we go. All right, now I need my little eyes. Oh, wrong bag. I almost had a heart attack. I was like, where's my eyes and my nose? So I'm going to get out my little eyes and my little carrot. Get rid of my bags. No texture on the nose, so however you'd like to put it down. I have it so it's going up a little bit. But before we put that down, you guys, I just realized, let's put on our hat so we can kind of see like where our face is going to go. So I kind of have it down. So it's kind of like just that little indent is showing just a little bit. I don't want to make his like face like so long. I think it looks a little better when it's a little scrunched. Can I just add his little carrot nose? And again, do not do what I did and put those eyeballs too close, because then he's gonna look like he's mad. My answer to her was, oh, the hot chocolate was a little too hot. That's what I said to her. And she was like, so. And we're going to put a little eyes on there. I have them so that like the ovals, so they're going a little bit more oval than wide. I think I really made his nose go up too much. So let's see what I can do about moving that. Oh, that looks so much better. So much better. And I'm just going to pick up my hat just slightly. Just slightly. There we go. Oh, yeah. I like that. That's cute. I feel like the slightest little sneeze coming on, so I'll probably be sneezing any minute. But now if I'm talking about it, maybe I just won't. Oh, sure, Gabrielle. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be going too fast. I'll go back and talk a little bit. So I'm so sorry. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the cup. So you're going to put your cup down. And then you are going to add your fudge. And then you're going to add your marshmallow. Okay? And then you're going to just put that on the side. You're going to take your 2 bigger marshmallows. The biggest one is his head. The smaller one is his body. And to the small body, you're going to add the neck part of the scarf, which is the red. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put the bigger marshmallow on top. You are going to add the pink brim to the hat and the pom-pom to the hat. And then you can put the hat on top of the marshmallow. And then we're going to add our nose and our 2 little eyes. And then the little sticks for his arms. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take him, put some adhesive on the bottom of his belly. I don't know what you'd like to call it. The bottom of your marshmallow. And stick him right into the cup as much as you'd like to do. Then you're going to take this little extra piece of scarf. We are going to just add adhesive onto the front of it at the corner, like at where it meets. And we're going to pick up our piece and just stick it right behind him. So it looks like it's flying. Okay? And then we have a whole bunch of marshmallows. 2, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I put 6 marshmallows right on our melted marshmallow. And it doesn't matter how you place them. Just kind of make them all over the place and fun. This is just supposed to be fun. Okay. And going to just do that. Just when you play with it, at least try to save 1. On this one, I think I'm going to save 2 because the other ones I overlapped mine a little bit more. Like I say, they're different every single time. Okay? So we're going to put those down. And we're going to just put this on the side. And then we're going to save these 2 little marshmallows. Well, one of them actually you can just put on the cup. And I just don't know where I'm going to put my extra marshmallow since I couldn't fit mine. So it's like a little happy mistake. You get to do whatever, however it works for you. Yours might have all fit there. Maybe I might make him hold it. I don't know. Got to make up my mind on that. So now I'm going to take my marshmallow again, and I'm going to build this s'more just like we built the other s'more. I'm going to start with the white portion first. Okay. And then we're going to put our chocolate portion right on top of the white. And you guys are going to get so good at this because after we do this one, we still have one more to do. Like that on the other page. And then we're going to put this guy down. And then you have 4 of your graham crackers. You could leave it like that again if you wanted to, but again, I'm extra. So I'll do that. Okay. And this one's a double in the middle here. And you could put these in the Xyron if you wanted to, but I don't see a problem using the tape runner. If you're using a glue stick, things just take a little bit longer to dry. Totally fine if that's what you want to do. No judgment here. All right, so believe it or not, we have this whole page put together. We're going to put it together. I have it so the wood slats are vertical, but if you want them to be horizontal, that's fine too. Whatever you'd like to do. I just did it this way. Again, you're going to have this glued down. And I don't think I'm going to glue mine down because I think I'm going to make mine into cards since I already have my layout. But I'm going to just show you what I did. And then I'm going to just lay my whole page out just to make sure everything is going to fit. Alright, so that's going to have to go up a little bit, and this is going to go here. I like mine when it overlaps a little bit, but if you don't, just scoot it over or scoot him over, whatever you'd like to do. Your large, oh sorry, of course, oh you guys, look at that, it's cut off. I got to come up. I'm so sorry. So sorry, I didn't realize. Let's see. We are going to take our pop dots that are in our kit that I put in there. You're going to put some on the back. You need to save enough for the other side as well, because on the other side I pop dotted this guy and the other s'more. So just make sure you save enough. And I pop dotted it only at the bottom so I'll be able to add my photo with no problem. Okay? All right. So now we're just going to add a little bit of interest. I'm just going to assume that people have some black pens. These black pens you can pick up in Michael's. Or Joann's or online. They're just permanent journaling pens. So I'm just going to add a little bit of dimension to this. Okay. And this time I'm going to make my guy look a little happier. Even though he has a happy face, he looks happier. I put a couple little lines on his nose. Nothing grand. And then just a little bit of detailing around his face. And a little on his scarf. A little on his branches. Okay. And some on the marshmallows. Just doing a little just to define them. And then I did some on the cup. Okay, just a little bit. The dark brown would be a waste of your time, so you don't need to do that. And I'm just going to draw a couple little lines on my graham crackers. Okay. Then I used the white gel pen. They actually sell these jelly rolls in Michael's, and they do sell them in black too. The only thing is that they are 0.08. So it is a little thicker. I do like the thicker ones sometimes. So I just wanted to put a little white in his eyes. I did the other branch, but not this branch. And his body, a little bit. So now, instead of using the chalk that we usually use, the pebbles, I don't know if everybody always, if everybody, I should say, has purchased it. But I just wanted to show you, and I know we've talked about it in the past. This is a cheap set of pastels, okay? I did buy these in AC Moore. These did cost me $5. I bet Michael's has them also. They're chalk pastels. Make sure they're not oil pastels, chalk pastels. And then I just have some cheap Q-tips from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to sometimes there's like more choices of colors and stuff. I just mixed two of my pinks, and then I wanted to use a little bit of that light pink just to put a little rosy cheek and another rosy cheek. Oh God, you look so much happier, this guy. My gosh, when I'm all done, I'm gonna put them side by side, and you guys are gonna see when you put eyes too close what happens. And then I just used a little bit of brown on the other side of the Q-tip, and just gave it a little bit. He got a little toasty, He was over the fire. So, and then I'm gonna put a little bit on my marshmallow here as well. Okay, not a heck of a lot, but we all know when you just put a little bit on there, for whatever reason, it just really makes everything pop. So like a set like this, no more than $10. Like, don't go crazy. Because if you're going to spend the money, the way to definitely go then would be the Pebbles chalk that we usually use. Now, I don't even know. I think you could probably get it on Amazon. I don't ever see it anymore. So I don't know if they're still making it or not. But there is a difference. This is creamier, and this is a little. The other one is a little drier. But again, I just wanted to use something so you guys can see that if you don't have the more expensive one, you couldn't get away with using the cheaper one. And again, like I said, sometimes there's just a choice of more colors. And I usually feel that way with the blues and the greens, because I feel like there's not the right green, So there we go. Just wanted to add a little bit. So you're going to adhere this down. You're going to adhere this down. You're going to adhere your photo mat down, and then you're going to pop dot your s'more. And then this page is done. Okay. Alrighty, I'm just going to move that out of the way. And I'm going to save that. What I should do is, oh, I can't even say I'll show it to you next time because I'm going to give those cards away. So, now this one is on this side of the page, right? You have that all down. And we are making this side. These guys are a little bit more involved. It's very funny because usually my first page is a little bit more time consuming, but I think this one is a little bit more time consuming. So, but that's all good. So, you're going to have this adhered down. You're going to take out all your little goodies, and you have your photo mats, and then I have my two little guys. So let's try to reduce a little bit here. It's just getting a little too crowded for me with this, so I'm just going to move that for now. And then I am going to put my mats together. I put my blush right here on my brown, and the textured side is up. Okay. All right, put that on the side. And then I'm going to do the blush again on the big mat. And do that. Hope I'm going at a good speed now, Gabriella, for you, okay? I'm sorry if I was going too fast. I do apologize. I just got all excited. Happens. Okay. So, I am going to add my marshmallow. And you guys are now professionals at this because you've made so many. Okay, so we start with our marshmallows. And then we're going to add our fudge. Make sure your texture's on the front side. And line it up with your marshmallow. Okay. There we go. And then, like a broken record, I'm extra. I'm going to add these little graham crackers. Okay, let's see. Linda needs to catch up a little. All right, Linda, I'm sorry if I'm going too fast. Okay, I'm going to try to slow it down. There we go. And remember, when we do put this one on, it's going to get popped at it, okay? So that is that. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, Gabriella, if you're still on the first page, the best thing for you guys to do is to scoot your first page onto the side and start to work on the second page. Because this Facebook Live, you can watch it again if you want to. Or you can just continue doing what you're doing and then rewatch the second, however that works for you. I would think just to move the first page along, because if we were in person, the group, as the group moves on, I try to keep everybody together as much as I can so that everybody is on the same item at the same time. So what I'm going to say is, again, I would move my first page over to the side, and then what I would do is take your bags out for your second page. Don't worry about doing what we just did, and take out your little marshmallow that has the pattern paper for the head. Here's the one that we're going to be doing. So look in your bag and you're going to see some pink pattern paper. So I would take that one out. And the best thing to do is to open it up and just open this bag up. And we'll go from there. One thing that I didn't say is only open one bag at a time. Or at least if you open up another bag, keep that stuff separate so that you don't get your bags mixed up, okay? There's a lot of things in there. We're going to organize all our pieces. Okay. You might go, oh my goodness, I have a white hat. If you flip it over, it's the pattern. Okay. The same thing with the scarf. Okay. So we'll try to get everything as organized as possible. Okay. Of course, don't cough all day, but you know, I start to cough when I'm on Facebook. Always, 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 always. Okay. What you can do is you can see which one matches up. On this one, I think the big one is the bottom. Yeah. And the small one's the top. On this one. Maybe that's how it was supposed to be on the other one, but I know I did the other one with the big one on top. This large piece of white is our building off point, okay? Your little mug, the handle is on the right hand side. What you can do is you can add your heart. So we're going to put our heart in the middle. And then we're going to take our little whipped cream and the little twirly guy, like the swirly guy, you like that with the finger action? That's at the top. It doesn't matter which way you decide you're going to put it. I'm just going to put a little adhesive onto the back of it and then just put it on the top. And that's just a little bit, that's a little less stuff I have in front of me. And then I'm going to also take my hat. And you can make up your mind if you want the brighter or the lighter. I ended up doing the lighter. So this time I'm going to do the brighter. Just because. So you could do it either way. But whatever you do, I think it would look good if you did the same thing for the top, for the pom-pom, to be consistent. But if you decide that that's not what you want, like my friend Rusty, she'll do it different. She'll put the lighter and the darker. Haven't heard from her tonight, Rusty. I know you must be on. Okay. And then I'm going to just put my middle part of my, the neck part of the scarf. I could not think of what this was called. This is called a scarf. It is a little bit bigger. I think I cut it out by mistake a little bit bigger, but I think it works just great, so it's not a problem. So that's a little bit less going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to build our little guy, okay? So what we need to do is we are going to look for our textured paper first and make sure our textures are showing. We are going to take it so that the bottom part of the tan piece is going to be at the bottom part of the white. I cut the sides out because for whatever reason, they were not lining up when I went to cut them up with the SVG. So I have no idea. So just kind of center it, okay? And then I lied. I totally lied to you guys. So stop. Don't do what I just did. Don't do it to the bottom. And if you did, just pull it off like me. Put a little bit more adhesive on it. Line it up with the little tabs. Up. No, it's not gonna. All right, now do what I did in the beginning. And if anything, we might just have to trim those little tabs off with our scissors. For whatever reason, they did not line up, and I thought that they would line up. I cut mine out myself with my scissors. And then I did it when I was on the Cricut, and it's still, I thought it was gonna work, but it didn't. So just trim off those little notches, okay? And then you're going to take your dark chocolate and you're just gonna make it go even. So you see the graham cracker all around, okay? And then you're going to take the body, and you'll know exactly how it's gonna line up because you see the little notch over here. So you could put adhesive on this part if you'd like. You're gonna just line it up, put it down, push it down there, put a little adhesive by the neck, okay? And I just kind of put it like where the indent is, okay? Because I think like mine is a little, I maybe even put it up a little higher because my original one's a little higher. But I like that, okay? And then I'm gonna do the little head. And again, you can put the adhesive here or on the head, doesn't matter. Just match up the head and put that down. Yeah, I think I want to make my scarf go higher. I don't know if I cut the big out for everybody or if I just was the lucky one to get the big one, but I don't like it. It's a little too big, a little too wide there. All right, well, if you center it, it looks a little better. Push it in. All right, I'm all right with that. Okay, get my adhesive on there. I'm gonna put my little arms on. Just make sure you have your arms with the textured up, okay? So you know that you have them going the right way. And you can stick it underneath. I didn't put adhesive on the bottom portion of the scarf. I don't know why I'm having the hardest time in the world thinking of the word scarf. I have like no words for the word scarf tonight. The red hearts don't have a right or a wrong side, so it doesn't matter. So you're going to put the bigger heart at the bottom and the smaller heart on top. Okay. So those are like his little buttons. And then I'm just going to put some adhesive at the top of his hat. And I covered up that little notch, okay? And I think his face looks a little big. So I'm going to go down a little bit more. There it is. So if you haven't noticed, when you build them, they're built pretty much the same way. And then I'm going to add his little carrot, which is the cutest. I'm going to put my little dots. Remember, don't put your eyes too close. And I'm not a fan of tweezers. I actually used to have like this little picker that I really liked. Had like adhesive, sticky adhesive on one side. And I don't know where it is. When I cleaned, I lost it. But I will find it. I know I will. All right. And then I'm just going to add my little cup. I put a little bit more adhesive than I probably would need, but that's okay. And he's holding it. But again, doesn't he look so plain and not interesting until we add a little detail? So I'm going to draw some eyebrows. And I'm going to draw a big happy face. I think I made his eyebrows too big. Very critical of myself tonight, have you noticed? And add a little detail. Little details around his head. On his pom-pom. Just so he stands out a little bit. I think standing out is a good thing. And then I went around the graham cracker. The dark chocolate is just so dark, it's just a waste of your time. So don't even bother. And a little bit on the marshmallow. And that's that. Oh, forgot the big body. Okay, and now I'm going to take my white, put a little shine in the eyes, and I made like 2 little dots on the buttons because I thought it was cute, and I did a shine on the heart. And the other thing I didn't do is I didn't add a shine on the large heart here. Made it a little thicker, and I filled it in. There we go. Let that dry. And we gotta just do 2 little ticks on his nose. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. And I used a lot of adhesive. It was sticking. All right. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. We are on our last bag. This guy has a lot of pieces, so just be careful when you're emptying them out, okay? There's little tiny hearts and stuff. Okay. I'm going to organize my pieces so it makes life easier. Now, you got a piece that has 2 little hearts. They might have fallen out by now. And then you have your ring. You're going to save your ring. And this oval with the 2 hearts that are missing, this is garbage. I was kind of hoping that, like, when I put them in the bag, they were going to stay in because it was so much easier to take those little tiny hearts off of the Cricut mat so that I would know that every package had them. So, anyway, so just, again, I'm going to just organize all of my pieces. This time, my scarf is going to be light pink. Match my light makeup, and that's a little less than I have. Goodness, there's so many little hearts. Okay, and then match up your marshmallows. I think these marshmallows are the same size, but you match them up and you know which one is which. Piece of dog hair. I'm glad it's in my bag. Hopefully it's not in yours. But if it is, I'm sorry. I probably have dog hair all in my lungs from my lovely puppy. Who's not a puppy? She's 11. But I call her a puppy. All right. So I'm going to take my scissors. I'm just going to trim off those little tiny notches. Again, again. Okay. Going to, let's see. So when I go to do this, I don't want to see that. So I'm going to take my light tan, and it's going to go to the bottom. And then I'm going to take my dark chocolate, which just got stuck on my tape runner. How lovely. And it's going to go in the middle. I hope everyone's doing good. I feel like I slowed down a little bit. I hope I did. I don't mean to go fast. Just gonna cut a little bit more of that out because I can see it. And you do whatever makes you feel comfortable. That piece was just bothering me. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive on my white. And then I'm going to put down my marshmallow. And then I'm going to put down my scarf. Okay, and there's that. And then I'm going to put down a little head and match that all up. Okay. And then, this is a cute little thing. This little oval, it actually becomes the earmuffs. So what we're going to do is, I find it easier this way. If you turn it over, just add a little bit of adhesive to the back. Take your little earmuff circle, really is an oval, and then push it down, or you could push it up, however it works for you. And then that's all connected and it's all built. That's how I like to build things. And then I used, and I used the darker side, which I probably should have used the lighter side. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to use the lighter side of my earmuffs. And I'm going to put them on and a little bit closer to the inside of the marshmallow's head, okay? Because then we're going to add the red ones. There, oops, look at that. Did you see that? I put one right on top of each other. And I just kind of layered them. You can see I got a little bit of adhesive on there. I'll roll it right off. There we go. I did it so you can see that there's more dimension. Okay? That was the reason for that. And then on this one, I did it on the outside, and I don't really know why. But I did, and I like it, and I think it looks cute. So you do it however. Oh yeah, because the insides are pink. Hello, hello. That was silly. Okay, Laurie. And now I'm going to try to put adhesive onto the backs of the hearts, the lighter side, because I want the darker side. You can use your little zig or whatever you'd like to use. I just used my tape runner and put it right down, okay? And then you have 3 hearts that are the same size, 2 in pink and 1 in red. I made 1 light, 1 dark, and then you have 3 hearts, 3 different sizes, and then you might have something that looks like a watermelon seed. That's garbage. That came out of the little tie. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hearts and I am going to put them on the belly. Okay. So I could do the bigger one without the tweezers. Just not a tweezer fan. I don't know. That's why I don't have my nails done all pretty. My hands are in such shape because I've been doing too much painting and staining and don't wear gloves, and I really should. I really should. Okay. I'm hoping I did as good for you guys with the arms as I did in this kit. And then I'm just going to stick his little arm in there. I did it so it went underneath his scarf. And right here. That is perfect. And then I'm going to put his little face on. Oh, look what I just did. Let me just get my little adhesive remover. Which, you guys, they are selling them in the Dollar Tree in their Crafter's Square. That's the craft department over in the Dollar Tree. $4. So I have like 5 of them because I lose them all the time. So Dollar Tree is stepping up, and I believe their craft department is going to be even increased more. I think I got that on one of my notifications today. How cool is that? I've been becoming a Dollar Tree-aholic. Okay, and then again, I'm going to put my little eyes. We don't want them to be too close. We don't want them to look bad. Okay, all right, looking good. And then we just have to adhere down, and there's no right or wrong side for your string. And I just put it adhesive right in the middle of the tie and put it right on his hand, press it down, and oh, excuse me. And I did light pink, dark pink, and then red. Not to say that you could do it in any other order, because you certainly could. You do whatever you would like to do. So I'm just going to add my adhesive to the back. And I just did it so I know that they were all going to fit. Okay. And then I'll do the dark. And then I'll do the red. Okay. All right. Perfect. So this time I'm going to start with the white pen. Just going to add a little shine to the eyes and dots to the hearts. And I did do it on the red of the red portion of the earmuffs. I'm not doing well with the winter gear. I cannot think of earmuffs. Oh, look what I just did. I smeared his eye. Oh. So I'll just have to make him bigger. All right, and then I'm just going to add a little detail. Oh, going to add his mouth. and his little mouth. Okay. I have to tell you tonight, you guys, I have gotten so many messages and so many missed calls. I must be very popular tonight with my friends. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm going to be very busy calling everybody back. So glad that on my camera, I was very smart. And I got the tip from Linda O'Connor. She's like, make sure you put do not disturb on. So that is good. Okay. Put a little detail right around him. He looks so cute. And everyone looks different. Like I could make a million of them and every one of them looks different. All has to do with the eyebrows and the smile. I didn't add chalk to the second one, so I'm going to do that now. Again, what I just did was I picked the darker chalk and a lighter chalk with the same Q-tip and just did a little circle. The chalks like this you couldn't find in Michael's or Joann's by the Fine Arts. Same thing I believe with Hobby Lobby. I don't really know 100% there. Okay, so I did the little cheeks. There's something with this guy. I don't know if I like his smile. Anyway, and I wanted some brown because I want him to be a little toasted. A little toasty. You know, I'm really thinking that maybe on the hat too. I always say to add red to hot pink, but I don't know if I like that red. I do like the red on the hot pink with the pebbles. I think I'm gonna stick with that hot pink. And just do a little added detail on him. There we go. Maybe a little brown on his little, can't really see it too well on his hands. So maybe do a little gray. Ah, that gray works good. Okay. I like it. It's like a grayish black. I think that works good. It shows a little bit more definition. I like it. Maybe a little gray on here. I like it. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Just make sure they don't get stuck to where you're working. That's what's so nice about this Teflon sheet. Another thing that you can get is if you go, I don't know if I showed it to you last time. I have it in my other workspace. It goes in the bottom of your oven. And it is a large Teflon sheet. Might have been around a very long time. Christmas tree shop, probably Walmart, probably Target. You're supposed to put these on the bottom of your oven, and it's easier cleanup, but things don't stick to it. Teflon, that's what it is. It's like in your pan, you know, when you put like your Pam in there so nothing sticks. So see all the little extra tips you get from me? Just a little extra. I'm going to add a little detail here. Okay. All right. And I'm going to get out my paper. And this is glued down. And then this is here. And where are, oh, there's the small photo mat. And again, I'm off camera, so I'm so sorry. So here we go. This guy goes up here, and this guy goes down here. Up a little bit, over a little bit, and then this little guy. The little guy that is holding the hearts, I pop dotted him, and I pop dotted the s'mores. This guy, I left him flat. If you have enough pop dots, you could pop dot him if you'd like to. Totally up to you. But that is that. I think it came out great. So I'm happy with that. I really think what I want to do is add a little bit more chalk. Of course, I don't know where the Q-tip is. Now I have to dirty up another one. I just want to add a little bit more chalk to this guy because these guys are done. I like to make mine look very consistent. So if I do something to one side, I want it to be done on the other side. Just consistency is nice, I think. Just add a little bit more down here. That's good. I like that. And then maybe I'll add a little, because on red I do like to add black. I know that sounds crazy, but you guys who that I got addicted to chalk, you guys know a little black on red looks really, really good. It really pulls out the red. And then I'm going to use that gray on his little arms. Gray and brown taupe. See, it works. All right, and now it's on his arms. Now they look a little bit more consistent with each other, and I like that. Consistency all the way. All right, everybody. So this layout is now complete. I do want to share with you my next month's class. I think it is really, really, really cute. I'm very happy with it. It is for St. Patrick's Day. Chilling with my gnomies. And I know, I have some gnome fans out there. And Stephanie, I know that you are my little gnome fan with me. So this I think is really, really cute. So I don't know if there's going to be a parade. I don't know if you want to just take pictures of your family in green. I have no idea. I just think it's just a cute, fun page. And funny faces. Just anything I think would be really cute. Doesn't necessarily have to be St. Patrick's Day. I just think if you catch some people in your family wearing all their green, I think that would be really cute. But I love him. Love them, I should say. And they are going to be fun to make. And this class is going to be after St. Patrick's Day. It is going to be on Thursday, March 25th. And it's Facebook Live. And then I'm doing another class at the library. And it is on March 11th. And it is going to be an introduction to the Cricut. And I'm going to be doing it on Zoom. So Zoom is a free app. If you don't know that already, all you would have to just do is download the app to your computer or to your iPad or your phone or however you are going to be part of the Zoom. And the library will be sending you the link, and you will get on the link and we will be able to talk. So if I was going too fast or if I didn't explain something well, you could say, wait, what did you mean? Or could you repeat that again? So it's more interactive, and I just thought doing it on the Zoom, it'd make more sense. So we could interact a little bit better. It is a tutorial. All you really need to do is have a pen and paper to write down some notes. You don't need to have your Cricut. You can have your Cricut there on the side, but you don't need to do anything. We're not going to be making a project. It might be better just to watch the screen and take some notes. So if you know anybody who got a Cricut for Christmas, or they've had a Cricut for a while and they don't know how to use it, it's a beginner's class, and it's free. It's totally free at the library. So you can get on and learn a lot of information. And then I'm going to be doing another Cricut class, a more advanced class, and that is on April Fool's Day, April 1st. And that's also going to be a Zoom, and that'll be a project class. And even if you didn't really need the class, you might like the project. It's a really cute project. I don't know if I have it. I actually do have that. I can show you that too. That one, I'm just going to walk away from the computer 1 second and get that. I have one of the projects designed. We're going to be making this sign, "You Make Me Smile." We're going to be doing something else too that night. I'm not exactly sure what yet, but we're going to make another project, and we're going to learn a couple advanced techniques. We're going to be learning how to use the print and cut feature on the Cricut, and a couple other more advanced things, but I'm not exactly sure 100%. I haven't nailed that all down yet since that's April. So, but you will make this sign, and this class will be $10. So you'll make this sign, and you're going to make something else. So it is all good with the library. Wonderful library you guys have at Mastic Mauritius. Love your library. You guys utilize your library so much. I'm so happy to be a part of the library and to come to you and to teach you something that I love. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. As always, I miss you and I appreciate all of you. And I can't wait till we can see each other again. I'm really sounding like a broken record, but I really miss seeing my regulars. And tonight we had 2 new people, Linda and Gabriella. Sorry, Gabriella. And I miss that I didn't get to meet you in person. So hopefully when this is all over, be able to meet you guys. And I hope I slowed down. And Ada, you're new too. I'm so sorry. And you guys are welcome. And I hope that I didn't go too fast. And I took it for granted that it was just my regular. So I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. So I hope to see your names again and hope to meet you guys. And I hope to see all you guys really soon. And take care of yourselves. Stay well. And, oh, Linda, I'm so sorry that you're not new. I just can't place who you are. Your face is not coming to my mind. So I apologize. I'm so sorry. And I see your picture. It's a little too small for me to tell who you are. So please forgive me. I'm so sorry. But I hope everybody stays well and enjoy your families and enjoy your time crafting, because that's one thing we all get to do. So take care, and I will talk to you all soon. Thank you again. Bye.